Hi, everyone. This is Eliza Coleman, the stunt coordinator on Hereditary and Kevin Williamson's film Sick, and you are watching Craven Something Scary.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, visitors, subscribers, patrons, and of course, my amazing Cravenites. Welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Well, guys, it's so good to be here on an impromptu live stream. And I like to do these every now and then just to kind of keep you on your toes and also at the same time surprise you. And so, yeah, here we are, surprising on a Saturday. My goodness, you can tell where my head's at. On Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Time. Very unusual day and time for me to stream, but glad to do it. And I'm excited to see who all is here. So let's go to the chat and let's check it out. Let's take a look-see. A looky-loo. What's up, Denisha? Denisha's in the house. Thank you, Denisha, for being here. Good to see you. Chocolate Ice, always nice to see you. Paula's on her way home. Okay. Or on my home. Maybe on my way home. I'm not sure. Either way, Paula, good to see you. What's up, Wayne? It's 10:01 a.m. Wednesday in Sydney, Australia. Well, I'm glad you're here, mate. And that's the best about the best I can do for Australian accent. I'm sure it's terrible. But good to see you, man. Glad you're here. John is here as well. What's up, John? Nero is here. Hey, Nero. Borgata. Nice to see you. And Polar's in the house. What's up, Polar? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Really good to see you. Always nice. Always nice to have you. Larissa is here. All right. Says, hey, Craven. Hi, everyone. Long time. Hope all is good. Finally get to catch a live. Absolutely, Larissa. It has been. It has been a while. Well, I'm glad that you are here. It's good to see you. And thanks for popping in. Thanks for being a part of it. Gina is here as well. Always good to see you, Gina. Hope things are going well for you. Let's see, who else do we got in the house tonight? Memo Boy is here. What's up, Memo Boy? Hi, Craven. It's midnight, and I'm glad to catch you online. Yeah, man. I'm glad too. I know it's unusual. We have a very big, obviously, big time difference between where we're located. And often it's hard for you, and not just you, but a lot of folks, to be a part of these live streams on my normal stream time. Because normally my live stream would be starting at, I guess, around 3 a.m. Yeah, for your time would be about 3 a.m. So, yeah, I know it's tough. So I'm glad, even though it is still getting kind of late there, being at midnight, I'm still glad that you're able to be here and able to say hello. All right. John says, hey, Craven, hope you're well. Thank you, John. I hope you are as well. What's your hopes for Gale and Scream 7? Okay. I'll tell you, man, this is something I've thought a lot about and I can answer this one pretty quick for you. So, um, for Gale, it's real simple. I want the old Gale Weathers back. And what I mean by that is I want Gale for Weathers from Scream, honestly, from Scream 1 through 4. Any of those, take your pick. The version of Gale we get in each of those movies is, I think, developed well. There's a good character arc for her, and so some people have their favorite Gale versions, right? Some people love Gale from 2, others love her from 3, minus the bangs. I'm used to the bangs; they don't bother me anymore. Who else? Some love, of course, Scream 1's Gale, and others love Scream 4's Gale. It's their favorite. For me, I like all of them equal. They're all really good. The way her character was written for those first 4 Wes Craven films was excellent, in my opinion. And so Gale has been, in my mind, a shell of her former self in Scream 5 and 6. So my hope is that Guy Busick is going to write her like an old school Gale Weathers, and then Kevin Williamson, being the director, will kind of come up and bring it even more to life. That's what I'm hoping to see. And so if we get that spunky Gale, sorry guys, my throat's been bothering me all day. If we get that spunky Gale back, the one that's fierce, that's going out there solving this stuff, looking it up, doing what needs to be done, interviewing people, whatever she's got to do to solve the case, then I'll be happy. I'll be happy. So let me know in the chat what you're looking for. And that goes for everybody. What do you guys want to see in Gale Weathers for Scream 7? Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Ta-da! Okay. Let's see who else is here today. What's up, Shay? Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, Craven, what's up? Haven't caught a live stream for a while. I know, normally I stream later, and it's way too late for you to catch one, man. So glad that you're here. If you guys aren't, in case you guys are not aware, I just recently did a collaboration video on Shay's channel, Shay Rants. So go check it out. Definitely check it out. And we're basically talking Scream 7. Yeah, we got a whole 30 minutes of nothing but Scream 7 talk. So go check out Shay Rants channel, and you'll see the video there of me collabing. It's actually the second time that I've done a video with Shay. So go check it out, my friends. Yeah, definitely. Good to see you. Glad you're here. And also, real quick, as you guys know, and I'll put the banner up. I forgot to put it back up. But as you guys know, in case you're here and you have not subscribed to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you'd smash that subscribe button right now. And also, if you would smash that thumbs up button, it greatly helps this live stream reach more people in real time and also in the replay mode. So we greatly appreciate it. All right. And also, anyone who does submit a super chat, you move to the front of the line for for questions. As I'm going through the chat, I'll move you up to the front. And your super chat also greatly helps the channel. So I appreciate it. And we're going to hit one. We got our first super chat tonight, and it's from Marcus. What's up, Marcus Hicks? With the $5 super chat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Says, hey Craven, what are your thoughts on Kevin Williamson directing Scream 7? Listen, I personally love it. Okay. I am aware, excuse me, I hate doing that, but I have to. So just bear with me. But I really am excited about Kevin Williamson directing this. I know there are people that hold some concerns because he's only directed one other movie, and that was in 1999, Teaching Mrs. Tingle. However, this is Scream, guys. This is Kevin Williamson's creation, right? This is his baby, and I've said this before, just over the last few days, and I'll say it again now. I think honestly, I believe that some variation of this took place. What I'm about to say, I think Kevin Williamson was evaluating Scream, all the mess that was been Scream 7. He's literally been in shambles since everything happened with Melissa, and then, well, first it happened with Nev, right? People tend to try to forget Nev Campbell is the first one to be a victim of all this mess with 6 not getting paid correctly, what she was worth. So it started there. So Nev, and then Melissa, then Jenna leaves, and then Christopher Landon, who I think would have done an amazing job as well. I still do. Then he leaves. I understand him leaving. I support it. I get it. No ill will towards him whatsoever. But I think Kevin Williamson was surveying all this stuff and said, you know what? This is my creation, man. What Weston and I did and built over all those years is in shambles. And I think he stepped in. I think he went to the studio execs and he said, look, I'm going to step in. I want to step in and write this thing. I want to stop this ship from sinking. I want to step into the role of director. I want to take the helms, or take the helm, excuse me. I was trying to say helm and reins together, and it came out helms. But anyway, I'm going to take the reins of Scream 7, and I'm going to make sure this is done correctly, and I'm going to make sure all the pieces that are needed are in place. And I think one of those pieces, when if this in fact happened, is that he said, look, I'll do this, but I need Nev Campbell back. You've got to pay her. You've got to figure it out, because I need Sidney Prescott. I want Sidney back in this movie. I'm gonna get the gang back together again, so to speak, and we're gonna make this right. We're gonna write this thing. And I think that something to that effect, some variation of that scenario took place. And Kevin basically said, no more, no more, no more. I'm not going to let this continue to just start to go underwater and to the point where it's going to sink on me. And so Kevin Williamson is directing, and I think it's great. I think it's in the best possible hands it could be in, because Kevin cares about this franchise. There's no one, I don't think, on planet Earth that cares more about Scream than Kevin Williamson. He created it, Wes Craven would be the only other person, God rest his soul, #4Wes. If Wes was still with us, then I think we would be seeing Wes Craven behind the helm. But outside of Wes, obviously not being here anymore, he's passed. So Kevin Williamson, to me, is the one that cares the most about this franchise on planet Earth. So I think that it's a good move. All right. Excuse me. Marcus, thank you for your super chat. I appreciate the support for the channel, helping to keep the lights on, helping me have opportunities to do more impromptu live streams like this. And for you, Marcus, I'm going to play a special clip, a super chat clip for you. And it basically is a work safety clip. Okay, and it's important to remember that when you're on the job or at your home, doesn't matter where you're at school, got to be safe. All right, you got to take the right precautions. So here's an example of, what happens if you don't take your time to do things the right way. Here we go, Marcus. This is for you. Wow, dude, that's terrible. Hope he's all right. Thank you so much, Marcus. And we have a channel anniversary to celebrate. Dawson has just hit 2 months as a channel member. Wow, thank you, Dawson. That's fantastic. 2 consecutive months supporting this channel, helping to keep things moving forward, and I appreciate it. Says, hi, how's it going? Dawson, it's going great. And I hope it's going great for you. And thank you as a Cravenite. That's awesome. All right. Okay, let's see here. Now, I'm way behind on the chat. Remember, guys, super chats do move to the front of the line. So let me go back and kind of try to catch up from where I was. And let's see. Chris Nichols in the house. Hi, Chris. Says, hi, everyone. I'm Chris from England. All right. Another supporter here of the channel from England that's here. We got several in the house tonight, which is another reason why I want to start streaming earlier like this. Says, I hope you're well. Thank you. I hope you're well too, Chris. Scream 7. I think it's time for some legacy characters to meet a gruesome end. Ooh, man. I mean, Gale's always. There's always a chance, that something can happen to Gale. You don't have a ton of legacy characters left. You've got Kirby if they bring her back. Who, again, if she does come back, she could be fair game as well. But I don't think you bring Kincaid just to kill him off. If they bring it back Patrick Dempsey, which I hope they do, but I just don't see you bringing him back and then killing him in the same movie. Plus, that's Sydney's husband, father of her kids, and that whole dynamic's in play as well. So I'm thinking Sydney's not going to die. So really, when you talk about legacy, you've got again, you got to think you've got just Kirby and Gale, and is there anybody else? Well, it depends too, because we don't know the timeline in terms of when is this movie going to take place. Right now, I suspect because Guy Busick's writing it, it's going to pick up after 6, but there's always that chance it could be a Saw 10 approach, and this movie takes place between or after Scream 4, but before Scream 5. And if that's the case, then you've got Dewey's back, right? I mean, the whole crew. Judy, Deputy Hicks is back. I mean, so it depends, I guess, really, Chris, what they do with the story. Because we may have like a couple of legacy characters, 2 or 3, or we could have 4 or 5, 6, depending on how the story is and when when the story is. We'll have to wait and see. John says, do you think Parker Posey, Jennifer from Scream 3 will return? Man, John, I wish. I hope. She's my favorite new character introduced in Scream 3. I don't think so, just to be completely honest. I really don't think so. But I sure would. I would dig it, man. If there was a way to make that happen, I would do it. Dark Ninja's in the house. Says, glad you're live early. Midnight's fine for me. Good. Well, good. I'm glad. Oh, man. What's up, Kyle over at That Sounded Scary? What's going on, man? Oh, my dogs are really, really excited. Oh, I think I see a UPS truck. So yeah, they're very excited when a delivery comes. Memo Boy says, nice with music, chill. Yeah, thanks. Bring back Marco Beltrami. 100%. 100%. That is my actual next video that I'm working on right now. Actually, I'm hoping to have it out tomorrow. And it's about my wish list, my revised wish list. And I will tell you, Marco Beltrami made that list 100%. All right, Polar says, I'm so out of the know on Scream. I saw that Sydney's back and Kevin will be directing, but I'm so behind. Spill that. Is that a tea? Tea? I think it's a spill the tea, maybe? I can't tell what that little emoji is. Absolutely, Polar. Yeah, well, you know, and we found out, I just did a video on this today. It posted like 3 hours ago. So if you haven't seen it yet, do me a favor, be sure you go watch it after the live stream is over. However, Nev told Sean Clark, who's her agent that books her for conventions. He books most all the Scream people, Lillard and Jamie Kennedy, Skeet, all of them. Well, anyway, Nev Campbell told Sean, her agent, that Scream 7 will be filming in the fall of this year. Not the summer. It's going to be the fall. So that kind of gives us an idea. And I go into it in my video where I break down how that impacts the setting. How could that impact the release date? But I will, you know, so be sure and watch it. But I will just tell you this. If they film it in the fall, then we're looking at potentially an early summer release of next year. Or they may intentionally, depending on, remember, strategies involved too. The studio is going to look and see how many, you know, what's coming out, what's our competition, right? They want to put out their movies. Now, this is not just Scream. This is any movie, unless you're friggin' Tom Cruise, but not a Mission Impossible movie. They don't care. But for your average movie, there's strategy involved because they want to go up against as little competition as possible. And so with that being said, it wouldn't surprise me at all if once Scream 7 is completed, post-production's done, edited, we get a teaser trailer in the summer and they release it in October. So that's what I'm thinking. I think that would be very, very possible. All right, ERBW says, I think we're talking about which version of Gale is your favorite. You said Scream 2. Yeah, that's a popular one. Definitely. Yeah, Polar says, I miss Ruthless Gale. I do too, man. I do too. I'm telling you, I really do. I was really hoping we were going to get that back in 6. And her role in 6 was so small and inconsequential, honestly. It just didn't matter. It didn't. She really didn't have to need to be there, to be honest. So yeah, exactly, Polar. You're speaking my mind, Polar. That's right. She doesn't have the spunk in 5 and 6. Not at all. It's completely gone. Yeah. Yeah. Nero says Gale is broken now. And I can see her walking with the cane, partially in the next one from nerve damage like Dewey. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I think that she is, again, like I said earlier, a shell of her who she used to be. And I think it's time in this movie, with Kevin Williamson being involved and Sydney's back, it's time for Gale to get it. Just to bring the old Gale back. That's all. Yeah. Evan, the movie guy, what's up, man? Says, I want the investigation Gale again. Yeah. That's just been totally missing in 5 and 6. It has. It was definitely missing. Yeah. So I totally agree. Gale in 4 is my favorite. She cares, but so sassy. We need more Gale. Was the best. Yeah. Yep, I hear you. Your lemon squares taste like beep. Oh gosh, that was great. All right, let's see here. Hey, I see we've got. Let me jump ahead here because I just got a notification. And that notification says, where'd it go? Aw, Sarah Campbell is gifted a membership tonight. Thank you, Sarah. The Queen. Sarah the Queen has donated a membership. That is so awesome. There it is. Look at there, guys. Thank you so much, Sarah. Let's see who got that membership. Let me Wayne Turner. Look at there. Wayne Turner, you're back in the fold again, my friend. So be sure and you thank Sarah for your membership. Coming back into the fold of the inner circle of the cult of Craven. All right. Thank you, Sarah. That's very generous of you. All right. Okay, I'm really behind, guys, on the chat. It really, it just happens, Tiffany, what's going on? Tiffany says, OMG, I made it. Peeping from work. Hello, everyone, and happy first day of spring. Well, hello to you, Tiffany. I'm glad you're here. And peeping from work. That's great. Yes, happy first day of spring to you, my friend. And it's great to see you here in the stream. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Kyle. That's right. Stab that like button, guys. That's right. I appreciate it. It really helps the channel. It really does. You guys, makes a huge difference when you do that. Yep. What's up, Nathaniel Fincher is here. What's going on, Nathaniel? I see Mark here as well. I see Joey, and Joey says, I feel so bad for Christopher Landon. I know. Trust me, I completely get it. I do too. But like I say, I understand it, but you do feel bad for the guy. You really do. It's just a shame. And his family, guys, these toxic fans, I don't even call them fans. That's not even fans. It's just toxic people that are actually doing death threats, guys, to his kids, his little boys. It's sickening. It's sickening. It really is. It's disturbing. It's sick. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, it's too bad. We're gonna miss. Christopher Landon would have done an amazing job, and I was so excited to see what he was gonna do with it. But you know what? We have to move on. We have to move on. As you know, sometimes it's sad to do that, and sometimes it's not easy even to do that. But we do have to. We do need to do that in this particular case. But at least we have Kevin Williamson. I mean, it's Kevin Williamson, guys. I mean, think about it. This is him and Wes Craven did so much work together. I mean, if anyone can pull this movie off in the spirit of a Wes Craven Scream film, it's Kevin Williamson in my mind. So it'll be okay. It's gonna be okay. All right, let's see here. Let me get back to the chat. Okay. Let's see if I'm missing anybody new. I want to make sure I say hello to everyone that's here. Scott Royston in the house. What's up, Scott? All right, man. Good to see you, buddy. And Scott, thank you again the other day, man, for that that third membership that you gifted. It came in after I already hit the end stream button, so we were offline, but it popped up. But I just wanted to say thank you again for gifting those 3 memberships last time. Very generous of you, buddy, and I appreciate you. All right, Shay says, what are your thoughts on all the hate that Nev and Kevin are getting due to accepting roles? Shay, I'll tell you what I think about it. I think it's pathetic. And look, I'm not going to talk politics on this channel. I don't deal with that. We don't do that here. I choose for this channel to be a positive place. Now, that doesn't mean I won't say, like, if I don't like something, I'll tell you I don't like it. So it's not like that. But we're not going to harp on it. We're not going to dig and spend all night on negativity. And I've never gotten into the politics of Melissa, and I'm not going to. That's not what we do here. But I will tell you this. And I did write a post on this. My buddy Ryan C. Showers. You guys, a lot of you know who that is over. He has a podcast. He's got a big Twitter following. And he was actually on the channel here last month. You guys, if you haven't seen it yet, go watch the interview that I had with Ryan. We talked Scream 7. This was before Kevin and Nev were on, was announced. But I will tell you this. This hate that they're getting is ridiculous. And one of the things the reason I brought Ryan up is because he had posted on Twitter, I think it was yesterday or the day before, about to the toxic fans that are all basically doing this, what Shay's talking about. And I responded and said something to the effect of, you'll see it if you go on my Twitter, you'll see the response. But basically, my thought is this. There is such a double standard that exists that I've observed anyway, and a lot of these toxic Melissa fans. And again, I'm on record. I'm on record by saying that I don't think what happened to Melissa was right. I'm telling you that up front. I don't think she should have been fired. I think that was a mistake. All right. So, having said all that, these so-called fans, and again, I'm not going to call them fans. It's not what a fan does. A fan is someone who supports the project. They are, they're behind. Now, that doesn't mean you have to like everything about a project, right? It doesn't mean that. Like you can't, you have the right to say, I didn't like that decision, or I wish, that's fine. Still be a great fan. But when you're talking about this toxicity stuff, this, like Shay's talking about the hate that's Nev's getting, it drives me nuts. And let me tell you why. I'm going to leave this up so you guys, people that come in, understand the reference. What drives me crazy about this double standard is that these same people that are tearing down Nev Campbell for joining Scream 7 and calling it blood money. Blood, I saw somebody earlier today respond on my Twitter, and I just blocked them. I don't have time for that stuff. But they're trying to tell me that Nev has received blood money for her role. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like what planet are you on? This person is so far gone into this toxicity of an ideology that they're not even thinking rational. There's no objective rational thinking anymore. And so here's the problem I have. These people that are so radical, and they're radicals about this, where, if you support the movie, you're a terrible person because Melissa was wronged. Where were these people a year and a half ago now, when Nev Campbell was not offered the salary that she deserved because she felt it was because she was a woman? And here's the thing. Nev Campbell being signed on to Scream 7 tells me that she got paid what she felt was fair. She got a fair wage, a fair salary as both a woman and as the queen of the franchise. And so if it's really about that, then these people that are being so toxic about the Melissa stuff, they should be championing and celebrating Nev's return, not tearing her down, calling her a sellout and all this. See, there's a double standard, and the reason is their agenda. And I got to be careful because their agenda is one thing, and anything outside of what that one thing is, it doesn't matter to them. So, bottom line for me is this, guys, and Shay, to answer your question, I think it's unwarranted. I think it's hypocritical. I think it's a double standard. That's what I think. I'm going to leave it there before I cross into some lines I don't want to cross into, and I'll start getting, because it's a soapbox for me, and I'll get real passionate about it. But at the end of the day, if you're going to stand with Melissa, then you also should be standing with Nev, because Nev had a huge victory in getting paid a proper salary as a woman to come back. And that should be something that everyone is celebrating. We should all be excited for that, not tearing that down. And here's my last thing, guys. Last thing I'm going to say about this topic. And this is going to blow some people's minds, but it's absolutely logically coherent. And that's this: that you can 100% support Melissa Barrera, and as I do, agree that she was wronged. Spyglass Gary Barber should not have fired her, in my opinion. I don't think that was the right decision. I'm on record for it, and I still am. But you know what? I am also, while that remains intact, I am also very excited for what Nev Campbell accomplished. and I celebrate Nev's return and Kevin's return. And those people out there, these toxic individuals, they want to frame everything as if you must choose either Melissa or Nev. You can't, it has to be one or the other. That's how they position this. And they are committing a logical fallacy. And it's a logical fallacy is called law of the excluded middle. And what that means is they're taking a proposition that's either or, and that it can be either or both, and they're making it an or. In other words, it's either or. You must choose. That's not correct. That is a fallacy of logic. The fact is, you can be 100% behind Melissa, as I am, and I'm 100% behind Nev. And guess what? I can hold both of those views at the same time. And it's logically coherent. And so can you. Wow, what a long answer. I felt it was important to say that. Sorry, I know I was a little bit deep. I probably, went down some rabbit holes a little bit. But I felt it was necessary and it was important to do it. Okay? All right. Shay, thanks for the great question. Okay, guys, we're running out of time. My good buddy Knight streams in about 5 minutes. And so him and I, unless it's something that's a rarity, like an interview with a celebrity or something, we never ever want to cross over the streams. And I want all of you guys to go and visit Knight's channel and when we end here and enjoy this great battle royale, if you will, he's got going tonight. You're not going to want to miss it. But I know that I'm way behind. I'm literally 20 minutes behind in the chat. That's how far I am back. So there's no way I'm going to get to most all of your questions. Film Gamer, I see you're here. Glad to see you. It says glad to see you live. Thank you. Same here. Mark says, will we get spicy mustard today? I think I can arrange that. What's up? Even the scary ones with Gold Scotty. Welcome. Glad you're here. I am talking Star Wars is here. I'm just going to try to hit everybody real quick. Just say hello. T. Parker Evans, what's going on? All right. All right, guys. I know there's some great questions right now that I'm having to pass up, and I'm so sorry. Polar, thank you for posting the link. I put this video out earlier today about the filming timeline. So guys, be sure and check this video out. I'd appreciate it. Leave a comment on the video would be awesome. That would help the video up a ton. If you leave a comment and hit the thumbs up button, that would be great. Thank you, Polar. Okay, guys, we got a couple of anniversaries here I want to hit real quick, and then we're going to log off, and we're all going to head over to the Night Watch Zone. Yes, the Night Watch Zone. My good buddy Night. It's going to be a great stream over there. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be amazing. Destin, what's up, Destin? I see you popped in as well. Good. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. What's up, Keon? Good to see you, man. If Night wasn't streaming tonight, I would go longer. I would definitely go longer with you guys. But again, it's important to me that you guys, in the community, that we don't cross the streams. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. So I'm gonna hold to that and just scroll in real quick, making sure I didn't miss anybody. think I got everybody at least that has left a comment. Wanted to say hi to everyone for sure. All right. Thank you, Dark Ninja. Says you're a great guy, Steven. You hit the nail on the head with your view on the situation. Talking about Nev and Melissa. Thanks, Dark Ninja. I appreciate it. Even the scary one says couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm very glad, guys, that it made sense. I'm glad that I was hoping it would make sense what I said, and yeah, and that's where I stand, 100%. All right, real quick, guys, before we head out, Hollywood Guy, 11 months a channel member. Oh my goodness, man. You're about to get your gold skull at 12 months. Hello, Craven. Since Nev come back, will we see the twins coming back or Hayden as guests or ghost faces? The short answer to real quick is that I do think we'll see the twins. I do. I think we'll see the kids. I think Hayden coming back is 50-50 right now. Would not be surprised either way. Don't think any of them would be ghost faces. Travis Dale, 7 months a channel member. Thank you, Travis. 7 months for Scream 7. There you go. I love it. Can't wait for this movie. Neither can I, my friend. You're awesome. Thank you, Travis. Scott Royston coming in at 16 months. Thank you so much, Scott. That is so kind of you to continue supporting this channel every month. I appreciate you, bud. I'm grateful to see Nev come back. I'm also grateful for each and every one of you. And you too, Steven. Love you, brother. I love you, Scott. Much love to you, man. Seriously. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you being here and being a part of everything consistently in the chat, and then all your support for the channel and your generosity you've shown over these last 16 months. And I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for your friendship and your support. Thank you, Scott. All right, guys. Well, listen, on that note, it is about that time, because I wanted to get all the anniversaries read, because those are very important. So I've read everyone's anniversary that was in the official anniversary threads. So, all right, guys, we're going to end it here because the Night Watch Zone is about to start his stream, my buddy Night. And so let's all head over there. Okay, guys, I would love to see all of you in the live chat with me. I'll be in the live chat, checking out the stream for as long as I possibly can. I can't make the whole thing, but I'll be there for as much as possible. But thank you, Mayanne. Here is the link, guys. So next time we'll have a longer time. I promise. Next time I stream, I'll hold. We'll have longer than just an hour, or just under, or actually like 50 minutes. I promise. All right, guys. Let's all go see Night in the Night Watch Zone. I'll meet you over there right now. You guys take care. Have a wonderful night. And again, hope to see you in just a minute. Bye, guys.